Alright, as you guys can see from today's title, today's video, we're going to be having a city inspection with the 240 and my house. Apparently somebody's been snitching, not sure who, not pointing fingers or anything, but basically the city came earlier today. They saw my car over the fence, started taking pictures. They saw all my tools right here on the table just exposed like that. That's when I came out and I caught him, and he started talking to me. And he told me like that there were some violations. Apparently one of my neighbors, I'm not sure who, I'm not sure it's the one on the side or the one in the back of my house, but apparently one of them snitched to the city, basically saying that I was working on other people's cars without a business license and stuff like that, which is completely false. I just work on my own car, my brother's car. I don't even have space to work on other people's car. Apparently they said that I have till Monday to make sure that the car looks drivable, and it has to be on wheels. The car has to look like it runs, and also they don't want no exposed tools on the table or anything like that. Basically they just want the car and nothing else. Not even my wheels could be on the floor. No tools, like this little toolbox right here, he was tripping about that. Something about the environment, if it rains it's gonna go into the dirt and they're rusty. And I mean, I guess I kind of get it, but not really. But what just blows my mind is like my car's inside the gate, inside my house. Like, you guys can see it. It's kind of tucked away. I'm not bothering nobody. I tried not to even make noise once it gets like after 8 p.m. for the same reason. But apparently still, somebody's snitching, somebody's complaining. The city pulled up, told me all of those violations, I guess, that were being committed. And he told me I basically have till Monday to correct them. He was being kind of cool, but at the end of the day, I mean, he is doing his job. So I wasn't really trying to give him a hard time. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the first time that he's been here. He was probably here like a year ago when I was barely pulling out the motor on the K out of the 240. So he already kind of knew me. We had a little bit of history. We corrected the first violations back in the day and everything was fine. So a year later, he's finally back. I just got to put my wheels back on, put my kit on too, have everything just chilling on the ground, and just clean up, get rid of this. I guess we can't have an exposed diff here either, which is crazy. I'm saying it's not on the street or nothing, but oh wells, I guess. Basically I have to make sure that the car looks drivable and pass that city inspection, and then after that he said they'll drop the case. So nothing too crazy, but I mean, it's still, you know, a hassle. It's a pain in the ass having to deal with that now, but it's all good. Make it look drivable, make sure the kit is on all smooth and nice. Other than that, the car's full. The last thing I want is to start shooting me with hella fines, bro. Then we're never gonna finish this fucking car like that.
You gotta talk to my job, we gotta finish it there.
Oh, and them fines be expensive, bro. There's not no $200 fine, bro. Talk about like $800, $1,000.
Taxes, city taxes.
Exactly, bro. They're trying to make bank off of me, bro. I don't got it like that. Go to Josh's house. I don't got it like that over here. Oh well, at least it's nothing too crazy. I can have it all done basically in a day. Today is what, Wednesday? Thursday? Yeah, today's Wednesday, so by tomorrow I should have everything done. The only thing I have to do is we put my front spacers on the Z, and I kind of need my spacers to clear these big brakes, the CTSV calipers, because it touches the Minervas without a little 10mm spacer. So just gotta order some spacers and then we could drop the front end. But for now, might just start with putting on the rear wheels and making sure like everything else is organized, so that when I get my spacers tomorrow, just drop the whole car completely. And not just that, I also started making the list of everything that we're gonna need. What's up, Twint? I also started making the list of everything that we're gonna need to do the first start on the 2J. This is the must do. Without these things right here, I cannot start the car safely. So we're gonna go through this list one by one, and I'll tell you guys what my plan is, what I plan on buying, and if you guys have better recommendations or better tips or whatnot, just go ahead and let me know in the comments. The very first thing that we're waiting on is the wiring harness. I ordered the harness like 5 months ago from Wiring Specialties, so finally got the email this week that the harness is being shipped out. So praying hopefully maybe sometime either next week or the week after the harness should be here, and that way we could start, you know, tucking the wire and see how everything is gonna go. I want to make it look clean as possible because I don't really want too much wire to be showing, apart from pretty much just this, the fuse box harness. Keep it in the OEM location just because it's simple and it fits. You know, usually people relocate it because the intercooler piping doesn't fit, but I mean, you guys see it fits, luckily. So there's that. Save the hassle of having to relocate the fuse box harness. Probably just got to clean up the one over here, the little one. Probably just need the little bracket so it can sit in place. We'll figure that out. That's nothing crazy. The wiring specialty harness does already come. They are built basically to be low-key tucked, so we should be good with that. I bought the same harness for my 1J, so everything was good. As long as it's the same quality, same spec, we should be good to go with that. Then after that, we got to get the EMU black. That's the standalone that we're going to be running with this car. The harness is already pre-made for a EMU black standalone, so we're going standalone from the get-go this time. On my old setup, on my 1J, we use a stock ECU. We ran into some problems. The car was running a little bit too rich because we did have little minor bolt-ons and running a little bit more boost, so I had to use what is those things called? Piggyback ECU? I think that's what it's called. I forgot. It's basically the SAFC2. That's the one that I used, and I managed to tweak the OEM ECU into believing that there was less fuel coming into the car, so that way it wouldn't bog out and cause any misfires. So pretty excited with that. It was pretty cool. It's pretty simple, so I, you know, decided to go with the EMU black for the simplicity. So the radiator setup. Still need a radiator setup, guys. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I know I could fit a coil rad right here, probably fit all the way up to here, but it's definitely gonna hit if I try to add some fans. Chase base tucked radiator, they're still out of stock. They've been out of stock for who knows how long, like 6 months already. So I'm just probably gonna go ahead and ditch that and just get the coil rad. And just for now, we'll run it, what do you call it, puller fans or pusher fans, whatever it's called. Instead of having it on this side, we'll have it on this side. Hopefully the car doesn't get hot. I'm assuming it shouldn't. Maybe at the track it'll get a little bit hot, but hopefully we could get away with it. At least for now, just so I could drive the car, you know, just take it daily for a little bit, just get used to it. And then after, hopefully if they have the radiator in stock by then, we could go ahead and just sell the Koyo and get the tucked and have all the space that we can. Because I really don't want to cut this core support. Took my time painting this engine bay and I actually like the color, so I don't want to cut it. So I'm trying my best. The radiator's this last thing probably that I'm gonna do because it's probably the simplest as well. Top coolant, bottom coolant, and that's pretty much it. So there's that. Let's see what else is on the list. E-fans. So we do need to run some E-fans on this car. Let me show you guys. I thought I was gonna have to buy the Flexolite 255, the slim fans, but I got kind of lucky. Yeah, completely forgot that I ordered these Durali fans for my 1J setup, but I just never got to install them. Lucky me, I guess, right? They're brand new. They've just been sitting in my closet. Completely forgot I had these. The only thing that these are, they're pretty thick. That's like what? They're probably the same thickness as the radiator right here. I think they push over 4,000 CFM, if I'm not mistaken. So for sure nothing's gonna overheat, for sure. So what the fuck is that? Oh, some foam or something on it. Okay, that was cracked. But yeah, for sure I know that these should keep it cool, and as long as it fits behind the radiator, or I mean in front of the radiator right here, which I think it will, we should be good. Shouldn't have no problems, hopefully. Let me see what else. Next up on the list would be the 1ZZ coil packs. I don't have nothing right now. Was running the OEM ones, but I heard that they started to break up once you start going over a little bit over 500. So the harness was already being custom made, and it literally asked me if I'm going to run OEM coil packs or if I wanted aftermarket coil packs. So just for future, went with the 1ZZ coil packs. I still have to order those. I don't know if I could still buy those brand new OEM. I'm gonna have to double check. I think Denso is the brand that makes them OEM. So I'll double check, see if I can find them brand new. Hopefully they're not too expensive. But if not, worst case, probably just go to Pick and Pull and look for a car that has a 1ZZ engine. Probably like a Celica or something. And you know, just get the coil packs for it. OEM. That's pretty much it for the coil packs. And then, let me see. Heater cord lines. Yeah, we're gonna run heater on the car. I have to get the original coolant line that goes to the engine right here. I have to modify it because it's kind of extended and stuff. It's a little bit weird. So just gotta make sure that it fits to these ports right here. I think this one goes to that one right here. Then this bottom one is gonna just go connect to the bottom somewhere right there. Gotta make sure nothing touches. Hopefully the bottom one doesn't touch nothing so it doesn't melt. But yeah, at the very least we want to run a heater in this car. Be cold in the mornings out here in the bay. Nothing crazy, should be easy, just probably a little bit of time consuming, figure out which lines fit and whatnot, but it must be write-ups online how to do it. And lastly, the exhaust. So you guys can see, we don't have a downpipe or an exhaust fully made yet for the car, but I was thinking of the CX Racing downpipe that they sell. I don't know if any of you guys have run it before for the S13 to 240 with a 2J swap. I think it should fit because I was looking at my turbo placement and their turbo placement on pictures online, and it's pretty much identical. It's right next to this little strut tower right here, and it's right there. So I'm assuming it should fit. I mean, we do have a little bit of space right here to kind of just, you know, run it through here, straight down. And probably just add a little bit of heat wrap or something to it so it doesn't get too hot, so it doesn't melt my hood, because I do have a carbon fiber hood. It's fiberglass underneath, so probably have to run a little turbo blanket or whatnot just to keep it all safe and cool, you know. We don't want the heat soak the car or anything, the motor. Something I did forget to add that's not on the list is the turbo lines. I still have to order turbo lines, so I got to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think I gotta get like the little restrictor, since it is a dual ball bearing turbo, whatever. So I gotta get the little restrictor, the drain, and then the drain for the flange on the bottom right here, so you guys know, because right now it's just basically covered with a little piece of blue tape. I mean, stuff like that is minor. I'm not really tripping about that. I could literally order that tonight and we'll be good. Amazon it or whatever. I'm not really tripping on that. But if you guys have recommendations on a specific brand for turbo lines, just let me know in the comments or something. Because if not, worst case, I'll probably just have to make my own. I did make my own fuel lines, my E85 rated fuel lines, whatever you call it. So it wasn't too hard. Pretty sure it's the same thing for the turbo. So yeah, we'll figure that out. But I mean, overall, that's pretty much it. I just have to put the throttle body back on too. It's the last part. I didn't get to clean this one yet. I didn't even sand this one at all, so it's still kind of crusty. That's why it's just been sitting on the car. The manifold, I was trying to polish it, but I kind of just gave up because that shit was so time consuming and nobody wanted to help me, but everybody wanted me to polish it. So I just kind of left it at that. Eventually I do want to get it polished, but I'll probably just take it to somebody to do it for me, because you know, you need the special drill bits to get in all the little corners and crevices and stuff like that. So yeah, my fingers were basically about to fall off the day I was sanding all day. So same thing with this, just gotta clean it up, probably give it a light sand, hit it with a wire brush or something like that, just so I can kind of match that, so it don't look too crazy, because this is kind of dirty. I know it kind of sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Like, let me show you guys. The harness is already on the way, but I'll order this next. I'm ordering this weekend. E-fans, I already have it. 1cc coil packs, like I said, try to buy them online. If not, we just go to Pick and Pull and finesse them. Fluids, I mean, obviously fluids, you can go to O'Reilly's, buy all of that. Heater core lines, probably got to do a little bit of research on that just to see which ones is going to fit. And then the exhaust, that's the other thing that I would have to buy. So pretty much getting closer and closer, and then we could do the first start once we have all of these things. From there, we'll see if the engine is good. Hopefully, I did compression check it before I bought it, so fingers crossed, everything should be good. The other thing too, I just got to buy a throttle cable bracket, because using the OEM S13 throttle cable bracket for the 2J, and it's a little bit long, so we're gonna have to kind of go ahead and loop it in between the runners on the manifold, and then they sell a little bracket that just mounts right here, and it'll be basically like OEM. All right, everything here pretty much good to go. Trans, just gotta add some trans fluid. That's pretty much it for the first start. Nothing too crazy, but the goal is to probably have everything done at latest by the beginning of summer, because that's when my brother's car might be done too, right? Right, around summertime we should be pretty much, at least our car is moving. That's the plan. And then hopefully by then convince Josh to get that vet that he's been talking about, the Z06.
Get a
S15 or Z06 or something else, but you gotta be out with us, Josh. The very first thing that I do have to do is basically get this car ready to pass inspection, because if we don't pass that, we're gonna be fucked and we're gonna get fines, and it's just gonna delay everything, because you gonna get fines. Nah, you gonna get fines too.
Right Hurry up, we need this car running.
I know,
I
bro.
can whip it. So me, can whip it.
So I can whip it.
Damn, y'all gonna whip it before me?
Throw it in the tree.
You don't hurry up by the summertime.
Throw it in the pole.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, what if they clip me saying throw it in the pole and then this ends up in the pole, bro?
Don't even jinx it, bro.
Just play it.
That's a lot of power too, Justin. You drove my 1J240. It was around 350-ish. How it feel? You're like, oh, this shit pulls me back, huh? I remember that. You're like, oh. Now imagine this. This should make at least double. That's what I'm shooting for. At least on high boost setting or something like 6. I'll be chilling. And I mean, plus we're on E85, so it should be achievable, right?
I hope so.
Yep.
Till a fool with a Civic next to you, bro. Civic.
If I lose to the Civic, I ain't even mad.
No damn drag car, bro. What is this? A street car, a drift car, a show car? What is it, bro?
It's all 3. That's what it is. Yeah, it's all 3. Isn't your car the same thing too?
My car is a street car, bro.
Street car, but you gonna take it to the show, aren't you? You trying to get into some car show?
I want to be clean.
Okay, and you're gonna drift it too, aren't you?
This is street car.
Ah, I see, bro. So I want to hear it. I want to hear it. It's all 3.
Street car, bro.
It's all 3.
Alright, bro. Wrap it up, bro.
Chilling up. We chilling though. We chilling. It's pretty much getting there, bro.
Wrap it up, bro.
Why? What you got? You got something to say or what?
Wrap it up, bro. We gotta get to work, bro.
All right, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow then. Once I have some wheel spacers, so we could lower the car, throw some wheels on it, and pass inspection.
Throw some GMR Caesars on it.
Throw the GMR Caesars. Yeah, they got no center caps, so you could say they're GMR Caesars, huh? Until I get some.
They're GMR Caesars, bro.
Yeah, until I get some caps. Damn, bro, stop fucking exposing me, bro. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. But all right, catch you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, quick little change of plans. I actually didn't have to order some wheel spacers. I found these 25 mil. About to see if it fits. I run an 18 mil spacer. It's all perfectly calculated because you guys can see I forgot to tighten my lug nuts the other day and it started scraping on the caliper. Fuck. It's all good though. But yeah, I run an 18 mil spacer. That way I have as much clearance without having the wheel pop out too much, too crazy. Because these are 20 mil over fenders in the front. They look kind of OEM style, just with the little vents. I'm about to test these out real quick. Hopefully they fit. Alright, to be honest, it kind of looks like it is gonna fit. I mean, it's a little tight right here, but it should kind of camber in a little bit once we lower the car. But goddamn, I love my Minervas. I just need center caps. If any of you guys have any 18-inch center caps for Minervas, let me know. I can't find any for the life of me. The thing is that the car still has a stock ride height with the KA. So now that we got a little bit more weight with the JZ, it's even lower than what it used to sit. So I'm just kind of scared that I might crack it when I lower it. But I'll probably just loosen up the bolts up here. I'll probably just put zip ties just in case. Either way, we're not going to drive it or anything. It's just for the inspection. So, all right, for the rears, we're going to go to the wheel collection over here and see what we're going to throw on for the rears. Got my Minervas, but I haven't really tested the equips on it yet. These are my brother's wheels. 18 by 10 and a half. My Minervas are 18 by 10, so it should fit pretty close. You know what? Let's throw one of the equips on. Alright, let's see. Bro, this is gonna look sick on the car. You can already see it. Damn. Let's see if they fit. How heavy 3-piece wheels are, bro. Oh shit. It's kind of hot. Bruh. Y'all see this? Bro, this is fire. This is fire. I'll show you guys a different angle. I got hella excited just seeing my car back as a car in general. Damn. That looks good. Sheesh. About to do the same for the other side and lower the car. Hopefully we should be good to go. Looking good out here. About to pass inspection in style for sure. Alright, part 2. I guess the ramps weren't high enough, so when I lowered the car, I was about to destroy my rear bumper. So I just gotta raise it back up, find a little brick or something, just to give us the clearance. And then we should just be able to roll it off into the wood. So, part 2.
Oh shit.
I don't want to crack nothing. My kid's already holding on to dear life, so. So I'm learning the front end hella sketchy. My jack doesn't go up enough, and I can't find a piece of wood. So we're using a piece of brick. Kind of sketched out. I hope it just doesn't break when it's lowering down or anything crazy. Pray for me. It's going down. I'll let it go down slowly. I ain't even tripping. Bro. I'm not risking it, bro. I can't find no piece of wood. It's already 11 p.m. I'm over it. Requested a whole mission trying to lower this car. You guys know how it goes with super lowered cars. It's a pain in the ass, but it's fully on the ground. Tires are kind of low on air too, so that ain't help. Look at the rear though. Look at the rear. Tell me that's not good filming right there. Alright, but I'm about to wrap it up. It's already kind of late. Work tomorrow, and at least we got the hardest part out the way. Then tomorrow I'll just throw on the bumper and probably give it a little wash, and it's just been sitting. So quick little rinse. Finish throwing on the other side of the kit. I'll keep you guys posted on Monday once we pass, hopefully once we pass the city inspection, and if everything goes good from there, we'll be back to the regular scheduled program, finishing this 240. My deadline is by summer. If I don't get this car running by summer, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. And also, quick shout out to all of you guys that watch the videos, that's seen the whole progress throughout the way. I know I always say this, but I haven't been consistent as much, but we're back to it, guys. Like for real this time. I'm trying to keep recording more and more. Every time I basically touch my car, I'm gonna pick up the camera. So as long as you guys keep showing support, liking, commenting, sharing the video would be very much greatly appreciated. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.